Hello, this is Alex.
Hello, this is Carissa with AWL. I have a live transfer for you. Bertha, quick. Please let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Thank you. Hi, Bertha. The insurance representative is now on the line and ready to assist. Have a great day.
Hey, Berta, this is Alex. I'm here to help you with your insurance needs today. How you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. I'm awesome. And I see you're calling in from Palm Coast, Florida. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Okay, it's perfect. And is this kind of your first time looking into getting life insurance, or have you done a lot of shopping around in the past?
No, I haven't done a lot of shopping around.
Okay, gotcha. Well, tell me a little bit about what you're looking for, so I know how to best help you. Are you looking for like just some coverage to leave behind to some kids or a spouse, or kind of tell me a little bit more?
Just put me away.
Just to put you away?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay. And who's going to be the person responsible when that day comes? Do you have like a spouse you live with, or one of the kids maybe, or
My daughter.
your daughter? Okay, gotcha. So just to make sure I understand your needs here, you're looking for something to take the burden off your daughter. That way, when that day comes, she won't have to pay for final expenses and bills and things like that. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. And you said earlier that this is kind of your first time looking into it. Have you ever owned life insurance at all in the past, or will this be your first time?
A long time ago.
Long time ago. And it's just one of those policies that expired, or you just let it go, didn't need it anymore, or what happened to it?
I just let it expire.
Just let it expire. Okay, gotcha. And do you understand the difference between last question here? I know I'm like peppering you with questions here, but and do you understand the difference between like getting a quote versus qualifying? Do you know the difference between the two or no?
Sure.
Yeah, so getting a quote is like you can go online, you fill out stuff, and then people try to throw out their best price just to win your business. And most of those are usually kind of bait and switch, where the best price isn't usually what you can actually qualify for. What you can qualify for is based off of like your health, finances, age, things like that. And that's what I do. So I'm not like the quote guy. It's going to just throw out a number and try to win your business. My job is to actually go through the process here with you and find out a little bit about your health, a little bit about your finances, etc. That way I can get you the most accurate quote, because they got me working with like 20 different companies. So does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So just to make sure you understand how it goes, like I just mentioned, couple quick health questions, couple quick finance questions that'll help me narrow it down from 20 companies to the top two or three that'll give you the best bang for the buck and the most competitive rates. Once we kind of go through those options and numbers together, then in order to see if you'll actually be approved, they do have us submit what's called a request for coverage. And the request for coverage is basically just an application submitted to whatever company it is. Takes about 10 minutes. They're going to ask for like your date of birth. They're going to ask for your address. They're going to ask for your social, driver's license number, beneficiary, payment method. They're going to ask for a lot just to make sure that you are serious about this, but also make sure you can actually get approved. And so there's no blood work or anything. It just takes about 10-15 minutes to get through all that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So before I start asking you some personal questions, I want you to write down my name and my license number. That way you know that I'm not some random guy here on the internet, and I am actually legit and licensed. I'm sorry? Yeah, for sure. Okay, that works. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. All right, perfect. So my first name is Alexander. Last, I'm sorry? Yeah, for sure. It's Alexander. Alexander. Last name is Straight. Straight. R-A-T-E. And then S-T is in Tom, like straight, like a straight line. It's just spelled a little bit differently.
C-R.
Yep.
S-T-R-A.
A-T-E. Yep. It's kind of like the state of Florida, but with an R in it. S-T-R-A-T-E. And then my license number. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
License number is 188-124-67. Just want to read that back to me, make sure you got it right.
Okay, 188-124-67.
That's right, yep. I just like to make sure you have that up front because I am going to be asking you for some personal information, and if I were to do anything with that personal information, I would go to prison. I have to pass background checks and exams in order to get licensed, so just like to make sure you have that information up front. So let's dive a little bit into the underwriting here, Berta. So in terms of your health, in the last 10 years, any major surgeries, ER visits, hospitalizations, anything like that?
High blood pressure.
A little bit of high blood pressure, okay. Were you ever hospitalized for that or just kind of maintenance?
It was, no, I wasn't hospitalized, but I had to go to the doctor because I wasn't taking my medicine.
Uh-huh.
And it got really, really bad.
How long ago was that?
It's been a couple of weeks ago.
It's been a week today, you said? Sounds like you're kind of far from your phone. Oh, sorry. How long ago was that little incident there?
Yes, it was about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, okay. Gotcha. And was it an outpatient in and out same day, or did you spend overnight? How long were you in the hospital?
I really can't remember. Like I said, I didn't take my medicine, and I don't know what happened. I just couldn't remember. I got upset, left home walking, and my daughter went me up, and they took me to the doctor.
Gotcha. Well, hey, I'm glad your daughter was there to help you out, because that sounds like it could have been a lot worse. So very grateful you're still here and that wasn't a lot worse. So okay. That was about 2 weeks ago. And did they put you on any new meds due to that incident, or just the same stuff you've been on?
The same stuff I was on.
Okay.
I had ran out of medicine, or I wasn't taking it. That's what it was.
Gotcha. Hey.
Blood pressure got really high.
All good. Happens to the best of us. My girlfriend reminds me every day to take my vitamins, so I know how that can be. So I get it. So how many meds they got you on total for the blood pressure?
This lady just got off the phone with me. Lower tab is 1 a day.
Okay.
And that trazodone, that's for
trazodone, yeah.
What? That's a half one for something or other.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, take one. This AMLODICINE.
Yep, amlodipine. Okay. Yep.
5 milligrams, 1 tablet by mouth every day.
Okay.
Okay, and one more. MEMANTINE milligram, 5 milligrams tablet, 1 tablet by mouth.
Gotcha.
Every day.
So and that one's memantine.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay. And how long have you been on the memantine?
Was it? They put me on there May the 14th of 21.
May the 14th of 21. Okay, so about about 4 months ago, it sounds like. Okay, gotcha. And okay, so we got those kind of meds there. And then I'm gonna go through a list of conditions here. If there's anything else that stands out, you just cut me off, okay?
Okay.
All right, so heart attack, stroke, cancer, diabetes,
Cancer.
cancer, okay. How long ago did you have cancer?
Oh, Lord, that's been 10 years ago. It's been a long time.
10 years. Okay, yeah. All they're looking at primarily usually is within the last 10 years. So that's
No,
okay. Gotcha.
long as it's
Okay.
thank Lord.
Good, good. Okay. All right, going back through this list here. So we got kidney disease, liver disease, COPD, any Alzheimer's or dementia. Anything else from that list?
No,
No? Okay. Gotcha. All righty. Anything else that might come up on the records that maybe we forgot about?
no, sir.
Okay, gotcha. And now looking a little bit at your finances, are you still working, retired, or disabled?
Uh, disabled.
Disabled, okay. Gotcha. And I'm assuming you're on a fixed income, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And what day does, gotcha. And what day does your benefits come in each month? Is it the first, the third,
The second week in the month.
second week of the month? Okay. So the latest you get it is usually like the 14th. That'd be like the absolute latest you get your money.
Just say the 20th.
20th. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, usually it's either the first, third, or the third Wednesday or fourth Wednesday is what it usually is. So
That's
cool.
real.
Yep. Yeah, and just I don't take any money today. They like to set it up to match your benefits as closely as possible. So just set it up more closer to the 20th, 21st to kind of match when that money comes in each month. So and does the money come in, does it come into a direct express card, or do you have it like a bank account or a credit union?
It comes in on a card.
On a card. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. And then about how much does that comes in each month?
$657.
$657. Okay, gotcha. All right, perfect. So, and the card, is it one of those? It's like the green Direct Express card, the MasterCard Direct Express. Does that ring a bell?
It's green
Yep,
debit card.
that's the one. Okay, cool. Yep, just want to make sure it's the same. Want to make sure we're thinking about the same card. So, all right, perfect. So remember how I mentioned it? Yeah, go ahead.
Direct Express.
Perfect. Direct Express. Okay. Perfect. So remember how I mentioned in the beginning how I mentioned how we work with like 20 different companies. So we actually have two different companies that take the Direct Express card. So you just made my job really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and start with one of the companies, and we're going to kind of go through and get some information punched in. And then based on the results of how this one goes, we'll determine if we can get the best rates from this company or if we're looking at the other company. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started with you. And you said, let's see, and you're out there in Palm Coast, Florida. I got your date of birth here as 8/11/51. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are a female. Any tobacco use or no tobacco?
I do tobacco.
You do tobacco? Okay. Gotcha.
Very often that I do.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's something that's already factored in. So typically rates are just slightly different for tobacco users versus non-tobacco users, but overall it's marginal. It's not terribly different. And we do have to be honest on the applications, because if you're not honest and something were to happen to you, then they actually end up not paying it out. So I want to make sure that, I want to make sure obviously that we're as honest as possible. That way your daughter gets the your daughter gets the coverage that she deserves when something happens to you. So, so let me go pull up this company here. We're gonna go look at the rates for them. If you being a tobacco user with a direct express card, so give me just a moment. The company we're gonna look at, just so you know, if you want to write this down. First one we're gonna try here. Yeah, it's AIG. Are you familiar with AIG? Have you ever heard of them? Cool, no problem. So AIG, they've been around for a long time. They're also known as like American General, and they have some really good competitive rates for people with like the Memantine and Direct Express card. Tobacco is probably going to be the best bet. So we're going to try them first. Yeah, we're going to try them first, make sure we can get you the best price, and then obviously we'll have to get everything submitted to see if you'd actually be approved. So let me get this pulled up here for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Where was it? 8/11/51. And then you're in Florida, right? And obviously being on a fixed income budget's a little bit tighter. Is that safe to assume? Okay, gotcha, cool. So what I'm gonna do then is if you have a pen and paper still next to you, I'm gonna give you three different quotes. I'm gonna show you 5,000, 7,000, and 10,000. Just because given the budget, we definitely don't want to exceed, over 10% of your monthly income. We want to make sure we keep it affordable. So I'm going to kind of show you some numbers that stay right there around that range and make sure that we're still get to take care of your daughter without taking food off the table. So let me know when you're ready. I'll start with the 10,000 and kind of work my way down. Okay. So $10,000. Just, this is what's called whole life. If you want to write that down. And whole life,
What now?
it's called whole life, WHOLE, whole. And whole life is the type of coverage that's permanent, which means that it doesn't expire, versus like something like term, where term has an expiration date or has a certain time where the prices go up, and we don't want that. Whole life means it's good for your whole life. The coverage is the same, the price is the same. What you see is what you get, and it's never going to change. And at your age, being 70, that's probably what you want at this point. You don't want to roll the dice and get something else. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So $10,000 of whole life going to your daughter when you pass away. If you were to qualify for that one would be $80 a month. Yep, I know. That's why I started at the top, work my way down. So 7,000 would be 57, and then 57, yep. And then 5,000 would be 41. So, and the lowest that they let us go is the 5,000. So there is nothing less than the 41. So looking at those prices there, it sounds like the 10,000 is out based on your reaction there. So in terms of financially comfortable, yeah. So in terms of, go ahead.
Give me the 7,000 again. The price.
Yeah, let me go pull it up again for you. So 7,000 would be 57. If you round up, it would be 57. So just under $2 a day is about what we'd be looking at. And that would be, again, it wouldn't come out immediately. It'd be set closer to that 20th, 21st, like you said, just to make sure that you have the coverage in place to leave behind to the daughter. So do you want to go ahead and do the 7,000, or would you prefer the 5?
Probably the 5.
5, okay. And honestly, that's probably the more responsible choice. And they do give you 30 days to adjust it. So if you do get approved and you sleep on it and you wake up one day and say, you know what, I want to move it up a little bit, you can do that within 30 days. And so, yeah. So, all right. I'm going to send you off to underwriting here, and it should let me know right away if you're approved or not. And if you are, it'll give me a policy number that you could write down, and Obviously, you'll be getting a policy in the mail as well, but sent you off to underwriting. So just fingers crossed, everything gets approved. So stand by.
Okay.
And you are good to go. You got approved here for the guaranteed issue whole life. So, all right, I got a policy number here for you. Are you ready?
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. And like I said, you're going to be getting a policy in the mail. It usually takes 1 to 2 weeks for them to send it, but it'll be a big envelope. It'll say AIG on it. So when that comes, just make sure that you put it somewhere safe and make sure that your daughter knows where that is as well. That way, God forbid, when that day comes, hopefully not for a long time, but when that day does come, that she's able to file the claim and we can get her the money that she is owed to take care of all the burden off. But whatever you do, I would make sure, Berta, whatever you do, don't cancel this. I know that budget is tight, but this is the only guarantee that you'll be able to leave some money behind your daughter. So whatever you got to do, to make it work, because the only way the insurance company wins here is if you cancel it. If you pay into it and you cancel it before they pay your daughter, and that's how the insurance company wins. And I don't want them to win. I want you to win. And I want your daughter to get the money she deserves. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you have my
Thank you.
yeah, I want you to write down my name and phone number, and then you'll be all good to go. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna save your number in my phone as well. So if you ever call me, I'll your name will pop up. And sometimes I'm on the phone with clients just like you, but leave me a detailed voicemail, not just a hey, it's Berta, call me back. But if you leave me a detailed voicemail, you can also text me at that number and I'll be able to help you out. But if you don't hear from me again for now, then you are all good to go and you'll begin a policy in the mail. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Congratulations, Berta.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Absolutely. I'm glad I can help you out. You be safe.
You too, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.